See, it doesn't say what time I have yet. Ah, now I've got 30 minutes and it's counting down. I mean, I'm not recording yet, I don't think.
Hi, my name is Allison Wiedemann, and I'm with EPA. The purpose of this film will be to provide you with a glimpse of EPA's sampling project for the coastal oil and gas production industry. The samples we'll be taking are those during the treatment of produce water just prior to injection. We'll also be taking some solid waste samples generated during the produce water treatment system, as well as wastewater samples taken just prior to injection. The site that we will be seeing is that operated by ARCO in the wetlands of Louisiana in the very southernmost midsection of the state. Come on, and I'll show you what sampling is all about. Measurements.
What's this test for?
Chlorine. Residual chlorine.
Chlorine?
And you just put the little packet in it.
This is an exact science.
Yes.
What do we got for temperature?
36 degrees Celsius. pH was 4.
No chlorine. Haven't seen any yet. effluent to the coalescer. We asked this facility to set up a tap right here. What we're filling up right now are VOA bottles, so it's volatile organics. The bottles are filled up to the top, so you have a little meniscus going over, and then you put the cap or the septum on top so that there's no bubbles get inside the bottles. That way no volatiles can volatilize into the gas bubbles in there and be lost out of the sample. We fill up 2 bottles, one preserved, one set of preserved, one set of unpreserved. Each time we take a grab, when they go to the lab, the grab from each hour for a 4-hour period will then be composited in the lab. Okay. This sample we're collecting right here is oil and grease. It's collected in a glass bottle so that the oil adheres to the glass and be cleaned off the solvents in the lab. It was half filled. This is the second grab we're taking for the day. We're filling up 2 bottles for each, so in case one of them breaks, we have another one. We filled up the first half during the first grab. We're now filling up the second half. This now composes one composite of 2 grabs. Okay, what we're doing here is we've got 2 large pickle jars on ice in the coolers. We fill them up with, doing I think 4 1/4 liters. We figure out how many liters we need for our composites, which we'll be collecting 4 times over an hour in between each one. We'll then mix it all together and pour those into the individual bottles for things like semi-volatiles, conventionals, non-conventionals, and radionuclides and metals and things like that. That's pretty much it.
Main line going to the gun barrel. This is water from the 19 battery. This is water from the A-lease. This is water from the horse battery. All 3 waters mixed together and head toward it. This is the 19 battery where we separate the liquids and water and gas. We have 13 wells coming in. We separate the water, send it to the water system. Send the oil to the tank system to sell and the gas on to the plant to sell. Valley water gathering system. All the water from the field comes through the 750 barrel
Gun barrel.
Excuse me. And it breaks out most of the oil that's free oil in the water. And then as the water goes through the gun barrel, it comes to the coalescer and any other hydrocarbons float to the top and we dump them into the slop tank. And then the water continues on into the 4,400 barrel tank. And from there we transfer the water to the injection pumps and into the well.
Yeah.
Okay, this sample point right here is the input to the saltwater coalescer. The purpose of the coalescer is to remove oil. It's got parallel plates in there that aid in the separation of the oil and the water. The water comes out of the bottom of the gun barrel, which is the primary separation for oil once it comes out of the production tank.
Hold. Okay.
Okay. Gun barrel here is for separation of oil and water. It's the first place the water comes to after it goes from the primary separators. The water comes from the bottom here, goes into the coalescer, oil up the top, goes into a tank, and then back to the stock oil tanks for sales. Okay. This sample point right here, the pipe is coming from the effluent of the coalescer. From the coalescer, it goes through here and then up into this 4,400 barrel storage tank. The reason we're taking a sample here is we wanted to see just what removals will be for oil and grease and TSS in the coalescer. Sample point over there, that's the water that's coming out of this 2,400 barrel storage tank. The water goes through two centrifugal pumps. You can see a vessel over there that is a filter chamber, but they aren't using it anymore. There's no filters in it. The water just runs straight through. The sample point is taken just downstream of those filters that aren't in use. From there, the pipe goes underground, travels about a quarter mile to the injection pumps and then to the injection well.
We're getting
Probably solids though, is it?
Yeah.
It is?
these are the solids from the coalescer.
What's solid there?
I don't really call that solid.
It just looks like we're under pressure. We're getting bubbles forming.
Spoon it around a little, get it, John? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you might want to get a third bottle for that one. There's enough room on you.
We use 2 sheets? Yeah. 2 to 3. I think we can 2 and I really haven't broken it.
And it invents in their cooler.
Is this one is all the synthesizing?
Yeah, exactly. And we have that big organic stuff. Transfer stuff to the small ones. What's a cooler going to need big?
Conventional.
Conventional, non-conventional?
similar sample. I don't know.
Okay, solid.